Welcome back to Getting to Know the Grimes.
It's your girl KYANA.
And I'm KD.
And today we're here at Morgan Falls. We're going hiking today, y'all.
Yep.
This place is in Georgia.
This is in Georgia.
And we just got here. This is our first time here. And we can already tell you it's so beautiful.
It is. And you know the sun is not shining super bright today, so it's perfect. Yeah.
And behind us, they have a place where you can kayak here. So we're definitely going to have to come back and go kayaking. So that'll probably be in another vlog. I don't know.
Right.
But they got kayaking.
We definitely coming back to do that.
Yeah, and then here's the river. Y'all can see. It's just so serene.
It is. You can hear all the birds and stuff. I hear falcons and hawks and eagles. You got a gray fox, white-tailed deer, box turtle. Let's see. You got a raccoon. That was in somebody's dumpster the other day. I seen one of them. You see them all the time. Beaver. Now, we got an interesting story with that beaver, but we'll say that. So, over here is where they have the paddle boards and the canoes that you can rent out, and this how they look right here, as you can see. And it actually it looked like it'd be pretty fun, but we ain't gonna do that today. We're gonna probably do that another day, but we're just getting an idea of what it is.
Ooh, nothing else a day I go do. Money I can spend up on you.
We walking the trail now, and this is like a real trail. I feel like a coyote or something gonna pop out on us at any moment. They told us the animals that's in here now. We don't know if it's just those. You know, they say they got I think what they said, the gray fox.
I just hope I don't see a fox.
Nah, you ain't gotta worry about no fox though. They little. They ain't that little, but they ain't like no.
I don't want to see no coyotes either.
They ain't no coyote size. They said white-tailed deers, eagles, otters. I'm starting to feel it now. You know, we got to walking up the hill. I started getting tired going up the hill. Just, you know what I mean, some advice for folks, you know what I'm saying? And y'all tired of working out the traditional way? You want to start off with something small where you're not doing a lot? This is something you can do. Whether if you do it by yourself, you got a partner, a friend, family member, y'all can get on a little trail like this where you got a scenery. So it's not like you on a treadmill or you feel like a gerbil or a hamster or something. You on your trail, you just walking and you know time just going away. And you knocking it down, you knocking that goal down. Even if you walk 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles, keep up with it on your phone. That way you can see how many steps you did and it'll show you your mileage in the health app. Oh, so look at this. So everybody, they carve like they names and different stuff on a tree. You can actually.
I wonder what they use.
Like a knife.
Dang, we should have brought one.
Knife or something.
We should have brought a knife. We could have carved their name.
What did that say? That's.
I don't know.
Wreck. Something like that. 2017.
It's pretty cool.
Them folks done put they done put their name in history. Them folks gonna see that 50 years later and be like, okay, so we should have had us a knife so we could do the same thing. But you know something that I had just thought about? I don't know if y'all used to do this as kids, but shoot, we'll just be in the woods, just exploring, going for miles in the woods. It'd be woods like this, be deep.
We used to do the same thing.
Yeah, and we'd be eating like blackberries and little peaches off the trees, and, you know, the honeysuckers. And we just be exploring. We'll be building clubhouses in the woods and all that. You know what I'm saying? This what this kind of remind me of.
Sound like we had the same childhood.
Yeah. It what they kind of remind me of though, you know. Yeah. Well, except certain stuff you gotta watch out for, like the poison ivy and all that.
Yep.
Yeah, we deep.
We deep off in the woods now.
We deep out here now. But you gotta get to that finish line no matter what it takes. And a lot of times you just be training your mind all ready to do that.
And guess what? Guess who has to use the bathroom?
You gotta use the restroom, huh? Well, we need to get us some leaves. We have to gather some leaves together. And you let you do your thing. That's how they did it before.
No, I'm definitely not doing that.
Oh, you don't gotta go that bad.
I can hold it, but it's just whenever I get to moving.
Whenever you get it moving, I told you. But that's how it gotta be. That's how it be sometimes. You start moving that body, all that stuff inside of you.
I don't have to do a number 2.
Well, yeah, still liquid, whatever. It's trying to work its way out now. You giving it an exit plan now.
Yeah.
Because you are using what you call energy.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So yeah, like I was saying before, a lot of times people, they get discouraged when it comes to these things. Like, you know, you'll set these small goals for yourself. You want to lose weight, you want to do all these different things, but you got to start small with whatever it is that you do. So even like what we're doing now, you'll look at that on the map and it say, oh, this trail is this amount of miles or whatever. We ain't worried about that. It might say 10, 20, or 15 or whatever it is. We just focusing on what we doing, and we'll get there when we get there. Slow and pace wins the race. If you keep that same,
so funny.
Look at that.
0.3 miles.
0.3 miles. I was just speaking on that. Y'all see the progress? Slow progress is better than no progress. You understand me? Slow progress is better than no progress. But yeah, as I was saying, these bugs is going crazy.
They're not bothering me.
Well, they bothering me. It must be my blood type or something. It's like,
Oh no.
that's like dessert for them. Cause they going 8. I ain't got no lotion on or nothing. I'm just sweaty and ashy, and they going crazy. But like I said, slow and pace wins the race. Take your time at whatever it is you're doing. Like, life is a marathon. Life is not a race. Life is a marathon.
Sure.
And that's how I just look at life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just kind of just sharing my perspective on how I got through a lot of things from the mentality that I had, and maybe that can help somebody out there the same. Just take your time and don't worry about what they doing. We worried about what's in front of us, this trail. We not worried about what's behind us unless we got some coyotes or some wolves or something chasing us. Then, you know, we got to do our thing. But other than that, we straight. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to get to that finish line, that destination. And sometimes you get detoured along the way when you on this destination like what we doing. We might be headed somewhere, right? And they might say, if you go in this direction, you're going to get here. But we might say, oh, what's that over there to the left? And it might be a better scenery than what they pointed out to us to go. And you might end up liking that scenery better instead of where it was that you was trying to go originally. And that's kind of, to me, how life is. Because I be thinking about a lot of stuff that kind of occurred in my life.
Yeah.
About, yeah, man, if people motivate me like, yo, if you do this, then you can get here, or do this. And, you know, I might have tried to do that and follow that blueprint. And then along the way of following that blueprint, I got detoured onto other things. And then I end up enjoying that even more.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, I start discovering new things about myself. Like, okay, like this actually cool too. You know what I'm saying? It made me a better person overall as I'm discovering these different things.
Yeah, and you probably learned something too.
Learned a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
that's what's most important, you know what I'm saying? So you can't just get so caught up with, oh, I gotta do this and do that, which is okay, it's important, you know what I'm saying? But live in that moment. You never know what you might gain or discover in those moments. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to yourself. That's a nice view over there.
it is a nice view.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Just
know if y'all
imagine.
can see the background.
Just imagine if you slip on a rock or something, you could roll. You could hold one of them trees safe.
You reminded me of the book, The Alchemist.
Yeah, she always talk about that book. She said
That's
it's a
my
great
favorite book. I love that
I still
book.
haven't read it yet.
I gotta read it again. That book is too good.
I believe it. A lot of people speak on it.
Yeah, in that book he was trying to get to a destination. For those that haven't read it, he was trying to get to a destination of something that he really wanted to do. And along that journey, he ran into so many obstacles and ended up having to take a few detours. But in the end, he didn't even know that he was still on that path to get to his destination. But in the end, he ended up getting to where he planned to be all along, unknowingly.
From what? Patience. It was the main thing that from what I got from that was one of the things, is just patience.
Yeah.
If you got patience, man, that's gonna get you a long way.
And not even just patience, just following the signs. Just following the signs. In the book, they called it following the omens that life gives you.
Faith and patience.
Yep. Just taking that first footstep.
Faith and patience is two great qualities to have.
Yep, having faith will get you a long way.
And don't get me wrong, as we saying these things, I don't want to put it out as if I got it all figured out or she has it all figured out.
Yeah, because we don't.
We don't have it figured out.
We don't.
We all get discouraged at some points in life. But when you have that understanding, you can always come back to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when things start to get chaotic, if you have faith and you have patience, those two things will balance everything else out.
Yeah, because you won't stress over the little things. You won't stress over the big things. You'll know that it's going to end up working itself out.
Work itself out.
Yep.
Yep. And God.
Yep.
I mean, God is a part of that faith, but that helps. That's the source.
Ah!
But this trail, though, you got to be
careful. The bugs are
too.
bothering me now.
Roots. They got tree stumps everywhere here. Tree stumps all over. Like when we stepping down like this kind of remind me when we went to Rio Celeste. Remember when we went to Rio Celeste out there? That just came across my mind too. Listen, y'all, if y'all watched, I don't know, did we film that part when we filmed it?
No, we filmed Rio Celeste, but we never put the vlog out.
Oh, we didn't?
No, we didn't.
Why we didn't?
Because the footage didn't come out good.
Oh, it was foggy.
Yeah, it was really, really foggy.
Listen, y'all.
So we just didn't put it out.
Listen, y'all, quick summary of Rio Celeste. This is the only blue waterfall in the world. There's no other waterfall that is as blue as Rio Celeste in Costa Rica, La Fortuna. Now, another thing, when we was at the Rio Celeste, we was going down these stairs. These stairs was massive. We had to been maybe
going upstairs.
Going up and down, it had been about 100 feet, maybe even more than that. Man, our legs were so tired going up and down them stairs.
I was exhausted.
Y'all don't understand. We was tired, and it was raining. And that's one thing about Costa Rica rainforest, is very, very tropical. So it might not be a single cloud in the sky. It could be sunny. And it might go from sunny to cloudy to raining in 5 minutes. No cap. Like, I'm serious. Like, in 5 minutes, it can switch up that fast. And by the time we got to the bottom, guess what happened? The rain came down.
Yeah, and the water wasn't blue anymore either.
Right, and our instructor, he's like, correct gauge, come on, everyone take their pictures. And I'm like, man, it's pouring down. I'm trying to get baited to snap a photo. We snapping them, and then we got to get a couple photo videos. We doing all that in the rain for not only us, but for y'all too.
Yeah.
And that was a lot, and our footage ain't even come out right.
Right.
But it was still a beautiful thing though.
Yeah, it was.
For sure. It was a beautiful thing for sure. You know, like how some of them trails you get lost in them. Yeah. It wasn't hard to find the way. Like remember, matter of fact, Sweetwater is like that.
Yeah.
We got lost in Sweetwater.
Yeah.
That right there was pretty simple.
Yeah. So at the end of the trail brings you back to the front, but on the other side. We didn't film up here, but it's some swing sets up here. And then the playground is over there. That is where we were at earlier.
Yep.
And then look, it has a little chimney.
Alright, y'all, so that concludes this video of us walking and hiking in the trail. Today was fun. We had a good time, and I definitely can't wait to come back so we can do that paddle boarding, that kayaking. We're gonna have a good time. This is a nice park, and I can only imagine what it looked like during the day when it's sunny. You know what I'm saying? When that sun hitting that water, I know it just, because it's already a nice scenery, as y'all can see in the background. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. More videos are on the way, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned and tell a friend to tell a friend, because there's a new sheriff in town. We about to take over this YouTube thing, and we just appreciate y'all. Just like we always say, we saying it again. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and just keep supporting us. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing, and keep spreading the word, man, because Getting to Know the Grimes is taking over a TV screen near you. We are out of here.